Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Epic Video Game Master here once again, and it's time for a summer 2015 training guide. Now I know the last training guide did really well for the April, but I felt like I did it really sloppy, and I could have did a much better job. So here we go. These are the best spots for power leveling in the summertime, at least in my opinion and from my findings. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So from level 1 to 10, you're going to want to do the beginner's quest for your respective class. Every class has different beginner's quests, and you just want to do those. Some classes, like the Mercedes, you can just teleport right to level 11 or 10 or whatever, and then you can just jump straight to the next place. So it's pretty straightforward stuff. For those new Maplers out there, make sure you're following the tutorials and learning how to play the game. Anyway, from level 10 to 20, you have some options here. Now, the first option is the ferries in Alinea. Now, this is one of my favorite options for 10 to 20 because if you're a fresh character and he's not funded, you can't really go to Evil Eye and Curse Eyes yet. So you can fight these fairies, and they're really good to get you off to level 20 and get you prepared for the next spot. Now, from level 10 to 30, if you really feel like you can do it at 10, depending on your class and depending on your funding, you can go to Evil Eyes or Curse Eyes in Alinea, up in the tree, the slime tree. Now, this map has a lot of spawn, ton of monsters. I think it's like 30 monsters for the Curse Eyes and 25 for the Evil Eyes. But here's the issue. The platforming this map is really awkward, and some classes' skills are really awkward to use in this map and don't really work out in first job. So for that, it depends on your class. Like Mercedes works really well here, Demon Slayer works really well here, but some classes like a warrior who's not that mobile or a mechanic might not work that well here. So if your class is a little bit less mobile and more you want a flatter map that's just as good, you can go to Edelstein and fight these street lights in Edelstein from level 10 to 30. Now these streetlights, all you gotta do is go to the map all the way to the right from Edelstein, where the garbage bags are, and then you go in the top left portal from there. Now these streetlights is a 2-platform map, and there's a ton of spawn, and it's just as good, I think, as the other map. So it's a really nice map, alternative if you really don't want to go there. Okay, so from level 30 to 35, you're going to want to go to the Alinea Fairy Academy and fight the monsters there and do some of the quests there until you get to level 35. Pretty straightforward stuff. You go there. If you finish all the quests, you get a nice little medal for yourself, which is really nice. From level 35 to 50, you want to go to Gold Beach. Now, once you go to Gold Beach, follow the entire quest line, do the entire quest line. That should get you to 42, 43. Unless it's double EXP, then that should get you right to 50 or 47 or something like that, and that should be good for you. Now, this is my favorite spot from 35 to 50 because it's just so fast. Ton of flat maps, lots of monsters, lots of quests, EXP. Like, you get tons of EXP just for talking to one guy, then talking to another guy. You don't have to fight or anything, so it's really easy. And yeah. From 47 to 50, you can do the Tots Know-How quest. There's 3 certain Tots Know-How quests, so just go through them. I don't exactly recall exactly which ones, but from 47 to 50, there are 3 Tots Know-Hows that show up the to next level, the red to next level button, and you press that, and you can go right from 47 to 50. Okay. So from level 50 to 70, twice per day, you can go and fight Easy Zakum. At level 50, it's basically, if you solo it, it's a free level every day. So basically, if you solo it at level 50 twice per day, it's like 2 free levels a day. You can get from 50 to 51, then 51 to 52 in a day. And it's really fast and really easy, depending on your class though. Some classes don't do so well in there, but some do. And yeah. So from 50 to 59, you can go to Reinstrate. It's another theme dungeon, just like Gold Beach and the Alinea Fairy Academy. It's another one of those theme dungeons. Do those quests. You get to swim around on a little boat thing. It's really nice. And you can go ahead and do that, fight those monsters, and it's really nice. Another alternative at level 50 is from 50 to 69 is Ludi PQ. Now you just want to go to the party quest thing in the Dimension Mirror, and just, it's tough to find a PQ these days for Ludi, but if you can find one, it's fantastic EXP. And from 59 to 60, the Tots Know-How quest gives you a free level, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe it does. According to some sources, I was trying to figure out if it does or not. In fact, all sources I read said it does. So we're gonna go with that. Excuse me. And yeah, so from 59 to 60, it's another Tots Know-How quest. Okay, from 60 to 75. You can go to Copper Drakes. Now you go to Sleepywood and go to the 2 maps to the right or something like that. And it's a four platform map with a ton of spawn. Now it's a really crowded map, but it's unbelievable. This is one of the fastest maps. It's my favorite map, and it'll get you right to 75 really quickly. And from 70 to 140, yeah, like doubling your level. It's a big range there. But Romeo and Juliet PQ. Now, Romeo and Juliet PQ is a fantastic way to get EXP. You just stay in that room with the Neoroids and farm, and just keep fighting and fighting and fighting till the time runs out, and you can just explode levels, like 5-6 levels a run and stuff like that. It's fantastic. So from level 80 to 100, if you want a monster alternative from Romeo and Juliet PQ and you're really not feeling the PQ route, you can go to Scorpions and Sand Rats, or Roids in Megatia. So you go to Megatia and you go in that middle portal and you go left, I think 1 or 2 portals, and you get the Scorpions and Sand Rats. Or you can go into the laboratory and go down a couple portals and you can get to Roids that way as well. So both of these maps are really good. Roids has a little mini boss that spawns once in a while that you can fight, and yeah. Okay, so once again, if you do not want to do Romeo and Juliet PQ, at level 100, you have some options here. You can either solo normal Zakum if you're really funded and you're really feeling like you can, because it's fantastic EXP, or you can go from 100 to 120, you can go to Robos and Master Robos, or Panda Teddies in Looty if you go down the tower. Now, Robos and Master Robos is a fantastic map. They give like 5.5k EXP or something like that, or 3.5k, sorry, not 5.5k. 3.5k EXP or something like that each, and it's a really nice map. So once again, if you do not want to do Romeo and Juliet PQ, which Romeo and Juliet PQ is honestly your best bet here, but if you do not want to do that, you can go to Dual Ghost Pirates at level 120. Now, this does require 25 stars on your equipment, so you guys have to star enhance your equipment in order to go to this map and successfully train there. Alright, so no matter how you got there, once you reach level 140, you're going to want to go to Dimension Invasion PQ till 165. This is a really fast way. It's like tons of monsters spawning, and there's just so much going on, and your EXP bar is just flying up there. I love Dimension Invasion PQ. Plus, you get some nice rewards for it, and there's a nice little boss. You can go in a party or by yourself, and yeah, it's a fantastic map. Or a little party quest, I guess you can call it. Yeah. Now, once again, if you do not want to go the party quest route, you can go the monster route. You can go from 140 to 150. You can fight leaf-free monsters if you really want to. Or from 145 to 165, you can go to Mysterious Path 3 in Malaysia. Now, Mysterious Path 3 is my favorite training map for these levels. There is so many monsters, especially as a Demon Slayer, when you can multi-platform with your all your skills and stuff. It is amazing. Now, depending on your class, you're going to want to choose this appropriate map in Leaf Free or Mysterious Path 3. Now, once you get to level 165, now it gets a little bit straightforward. You go to the Night Stronghold in Future Hennessy's. Now, to get there, you go to Leaf Free and you take the dragon across to the Temple of Time, and you go through the crack in time, and then you just talk to the guy in the top right and accept his quest for level 165, which is like scout the stronghold or something like that. And you just go and you complete one quest for him, and then you go into Official Knights B, and you can just stay there right until right pretty far out actually. Okay, so for 165 plus, bossing. Now, Golux, Horntail, Chaos Zakum, these are all fantastic bosses for EXP. Hardhilla, whatever, like, these are all bosses that give you great EXP, so get some friends together, or solo if you're funded enough. At this point, at 165, you should be funded enough that you can solo Chaos Zakum. I think that's a fair assessment. Like, if you can solo Chaos Zakum at 165, then you are a good Mapler. So that's a good assessment. But anyway, that's the last training spot I have for you guys today. So anyway, I hope it cleared a lot of things up. There was a lot of issues with the last one. So this one is a little bit cleaned up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment and make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends and keep mapling, guys. See you guys later. Goodbye.